ACL?
No, on the court.
But
okay.
Now, you ever play where it's so humid outside that the floor just starts getting, like, the water condenses on the floor?
That, but I was indoors. So that's
Indoor,
that's why I was
outdoors is crazy. If that happened, I don't even know how that would happen outdoors.
Stay the fuck out.
Nah, it's just so humid outside, and then the AC blasting indoors. The water just, like, it's just wet on the floor.
All right. Continue.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't imagine having a better 12th grade year summer than this guy. This is very much the exact opposite of what I experienced my 12th grade year. Do you know when I graduated? 2020. I went on a trip for my senior year. It was like in March, right? We left. When we were in LA, we heard about this shit. By the time I landed, they had the Taco Bell boarded up. They had all this plastic and stuff put up. We heard about it in the airport. By the time I landed, I went to Taco Bell. As soon as I got home, they had the plastic and stuff up. Oh, y'all for real, huh? and then she was telling me, and my friend was telling me we was at the airport. Oh yeah, they talking about closing out school. For what? And I got back. I was like, oh, niggas is serious, bro. This man graduated, has one of the hottest songs of the summer, got his platinum plaque at his graduation, graduated, is performing all summer, one of the hottest songs, went to the Kendrick and Friends shows, one of the special guests. I could not imagine a more movie summer for your 12th grade. You know how everybody be like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do when you graduate? Oh, I'll probably just go work for like Lockheed Martin or something. Like, probably just go work at JP Morgan. Like that's the hope. Like, it's just everything's going to just work out type shit. It worked out for him. It really did.
Man, shouts out my man 310. Shouts out 310. Bro, real quick. Early COVID, the first few days of COVID was some of the scariest OD stuff ever because nobody took it seriously except for African parents. Tell me why. My mother literally told me, if you get out this house, don't come back for 4 months. I don't want to see you for 4 months.
Serious like that. No, we was doing COVID daps at school for sure. Like, we was doing COVID daps. No, with the feets. You don't remember with the feets? We was doing COVID daps at school for sure. You left, right. And you get the fuck on. Like, but that only lasted for like a week. We heard about that shit for a week, and they said no more school forever.
Yeah.
And then graduation came and went. Oh man, I wish one day I'm gonna send you that email so you can put it up when I mention it. I just still think it's funny. That teacher sent me an email. He said, if you turn in one piece of homework, I will pass you. 91% of this class hasn't turned in anything. Turn in one piece of homework, you pass.
Bro, my high school is the same way. Literally at my high school, if you didn't finish all your homework, you didn't graduate, right? That's the way that it was set up.
Yeah.
Tell me why they never budge on that like principle, but they was budging like a motherfucker for that principle, bro. Literally, they're like, hey, I know half of the grade only has 40% of their standards completed. Get it to 45, we'll call you even. We'll just call it even.
If I hadn't switched schools, I wouldn't have graduated.
Because
I heard what they was doing. Oh no, they was still on their ass. They was treating it like them snow days. You know what pissed me off the most about going to private school? How the fuck I got a snow day and you gonna have me have homework and I got deadlines at like 12.
Bro,
1.
Honestly, that was the downfall of all schoolwork because of bro. Once they figured out that you could give someone work at home and they were expected to complete it, they're like, oh yeah, no, give them 100 pages of work. They'll finish it, I promise.
We would get dock points by not finishing it at the end of class. I'm at home. I'm
like
at home.
Like the end of 11:30.
That's what they would have deadlines. Your shit is due at 10:30 a.m. I'm at the crib. I'm not doing this shit, bro. I'm not.
Oh my god.
Y'all cancel school. School is canceled. Stop. What are you giving me work for?
You're holding on to a thing that I won't do. Oh my god. The craziest part about that, before we get back to Kendrick, trying to be hard on me when I could literally say, all right, that's enough, is so crazy to me. What if I want a sandwich halfway through your lecture? I can't go get a sandwich that's literally downstairs? Yeah, I'm not going for it.
So we didn't usually have it that bad. Like, most of the teachers didn't want to do that. Occasionally, sometimes they would be bougie and they would. But most of the time, they would just give us homework and tell us to have it done by the deadline. That shit was dumb to me because it's like, well, we could have went to school then. Y'all worried about everybody crashing and shit. Everybody that was worried about dying could stay their ass at home.
Yeah, a lot of folks were heavy on the this is selection. This is natural selection at its finest. But hey,
it used to snow so hard, bro. It was this one year, nobody called and said that our bus driver wasn't coming. We were standing outside for 2 hours. Nigga, I was like in 3rd grade.
That's crazy.
It was so cold. It was so much snow. The bus didn't come. I was standing outside for 2 hours.
No one's. Yeah, no, that seems like maltreatment. I'm sorry.
Y'all canceling school because it's supposed to snow. Shut the fuck up.
I got family in Texas, so literally once it hit like 60 degrees, they were just like, "Oh yeah, no, this is ridiculous."
Different scenario. They don't have the infrastructure for that because they get the opposite problems. They get so hot that shit just start melting and breaking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can cook an egg on the floor. No, I feel it, bro.
You could probably cook an egg on a bald man head on a hot day. I'm telling you, bro. It'd be so fucking. I'm telling you, we gotta go this summer so you could really. Have you ever been?
Besides
in the summer?
No.
No, bro. Because you think you understand it, bro. I literally it's comically hot,
bro. I don't want to understand it. My homie was telling, bro. I remember my brother. He went down to Texas to live with my family down there because he was being a baby kid up here, right? So while he was there, tell me why sweat that he would sweat would just evaporate immediately.
Nah, I've gotten that. You ever get where it's you're sweating so much, but then it dries so fast that you just have all those salt rings in your shirt.
You ever see me play basketball and just a white cast all over?
That's all of us, really. Let's be for real. You remember that day that we tried to play and it was 100 degrees outside? Oh, great times. Try to run full court. I wanted to cuss these niggas out so bad. I was like, why the fuck are y'all doing this shit? There was no playing outside was crazy in the first place. Full court, you want to die. Why are you trying to kill people?
Honestly, my problem with that is, bro, I have a really big problem with not going 124%. So even though it's 110 degrees out, I'm trying to dunk on you, bro. I don't care if I pass out because we're playing this game. And the thing is, I'm feeling to bring water. So I'm literally coaching myself in my brain, trying to make sure I don't pass out from this heat. Ladies, go get at this nerd. Nerds will teach you right. Nerds will treat you right.
First of all, hop off. Second of all, I feel like everybody played Pokemon. I'm a fan of this money. I don't know what to tell you.
I feel it.
Nah, I'm really just addicted to opening packs. I really this is gambling to me. I'm not gonna lie. This is better than gambling. It's more fun.
It's the cleanest version of gambling. But speaking of the infrastructure, bro, Mankato's dam collapsed. I didn't know that was possible.
That's what that was, that video?
Yes, bro.
I thought it was always like that and it would just rain real hard.
No, bro. It was raining, storming, hailing, all that combined.
Yeah.
And literally, I didn't know how much damage overwatering could really do to an area.
Oh, it's crazy.
The amount...
I know who you is gonna be in. I know exactly who you are. That's a shame. I figured that was you from over here. He's an infamous, what do you call him? Yeah, I'm from out of state.
I appreciate it. Out of state, man. You know what? Yeah, got him.
Yeah, that's what I said. Can I get it?
What do you do? 715 in the house, Rylander, Wisconsin. Hold that in. For sure, cheesehead for life.
Appreciate it.
You want I can do it?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Of course. People are listening.
I don't know who the fuck he is. Who's real big on TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
Who's real big on TikTok?
Me. This guy.
I got more followers than you, and I would say that about myself.
Yeah, no. When an infrastructure collapse in an area, it can literally ruin everything that the city got going on. They brought farmers on to talk about it, right? Bro was talking about he lost around 30% of their crops for the season. Do you know how much money 30% cost them? And even though they were insurance will be able to take some of the brunt of this problem away from, that still is ruining people's livelihoods. And it got me thinking, especially in a state like Minnesota, where it's for 10 of the 12 months, it's actually really, really, really cold.
Yeah.
It's really difficult for the months where it is super hot like this, where it's about to hit 100 out of nowhere. Yeah, it will ruin a lot of things.
You know what I think is crazy? You ever see this video? There's this video going around where this guy was at a beach, right? And it's the ocean on one side, and the other side it was like a river or some rainwater that was trapped on the beach, right? So they dug this like little like divot in it, right? And all the water started flowing down and into the ocean so they could surf on it. But the water started going so fast that it just like started eroding all the beach basically. Oh, shit. So it started off as like kind of small, and then it went to the size of, I don't know if you ever see those places where they do like fake surfing, like just not in the water surfing. Yeah. It kind of like got to that size, and it just got so like huge that was just like a giant hole in the beach. So it just kind of kept eroding the sides of the walls of the little divot. So it just got super wide, and the water started going fast as hell. And it was like if somebody would have fell in there, they would have died for sure. Oh, yeah. Because the water going out to the ocean, the undertow or whatever, you would just would have spun and just been stuck underwater. Like, but no, it's crazy. Or if you that river in the Congo, there's this river in the Congo that like, I think it has like the most high pressure outpour or whatever the fuck.
People just get stuck under it?
No, it has like really interesting species of fish though.
Oh, okay.
Because it has such a high stress environment, and it's like not replicable most other places, that there's like all these like fish and like kind of stuff in the water that just don't exist other places.
Because if you can survive in that area, you're not gonna find anywhere else on the planet that has that same environment to survive.
Yeah, I think they just gotta adapt a lot, because it's like they made it sound like it was like you would die if you got sucked into it. You got shot out into the ocean.
Jesus. Yeah, no, that's one of my biggest fears, especially when I like go for runs around my house. There's like this really big dam, right? And they tell you not to climb on it because of this one dude once like climbed on, fell, and just like got like stuck. He literally just got stuck under it. And it's not the fact that it's like so common, but like if you end up falling, there's like no way to actually get you out. Like if someone was to like jump in and try and rescue you, there's not really a place for them to go besides just getting like caught in this like divot that's inside the dam.
You know, sometimes I think it's really interesting to live in America, because you could sue somebody about something like that and they'd be like, it's your fault. Most other places, they're like, why are you stupid?
Well, it's more so you can't expect common sense to be common. Like,
but that's the thing. I feel like common sense isn't common for that reason. Other places, people have common sense.
Okay.
That's why you hear all these foreign children get beat so badly about doing American shit, because their parents are like, are you retarded? Are you fucking crazy? Which I'm sure that you've experienced, that you like, what? I thought this was normal.
Yeah,
you confused with you getting your ass beat. Like,
yeah. You grab something at the store and you just got slapped for no reason. It's food. I can't grab it. Yeah. That has its pros and cons, because I don't think you want a child that's just like actively not listening to that inner wild man in you. So like when you are like actually growing up, that's how you're able to get folks that are so like creative and be able to just like do wild stuff in general. That's the first time I ever heard a bird squawk for real. Being able to just like do out of the box creatively is because of there's so much like leeway in America compared to other parts of the parts of the world. Like, you don't, for example, this is a great example. Like, the reason why we're so good at entertainment compared to everybody else, a lot of other nations don't give a fuck about entertainment, even where you go to places like Sweden.
Cap.
What you mean?
Other nations have other things to worry about. Other nations have things to protect. They don't have the most highly funded army in world history. Yeah. Other nations have people to feed, and they don't have the resources to do so.
That is true.
Other nations are trying to pay back that debt because they about to get invaded. It's not comparable. Other nations, people don't. You know what I found out? America is low-key nice to poor people.
Yeah.
And every other country, basically, in the world, they make it sound like, it's South America for sure. The poor people live on the outskirts of the city.
Yeah.
The poor people live on the hill. The poor people, they live next to the ocean and shit. They deal with all the bullshit. All the rich people live in the city, and like they don't got to deal with all the going up and down and all the rest of the shit and all the bugs and all the rest of whatever.
Well, that's because there's more like what's it called? Economic disparity in other countries, because there's not like actual gatekeepers and people that actually stop that wildness from going on. Like the fact where it is in America, where it's like if you can't feed your kids, it's seen as like what's the three things that you need for like to be considered a human in America? It's like you need it's not life, liberty. Yeah, your life, your liberty, and your pursuit of happiness. You're able to have those three things, and you need to be able to have the things to facilitate those three things also. Like every child it's your right to get education. It's your right to get food and things of that nature. That's why a place like Minnesota is such a good place to like raise kids, because of like, if you have kids here and they go to school, they will get fed at least at minimum twice if they're in school. And just something as simple as that will lead to the kids like growing up and actually being able to help the economy when they do graduate and go on with their regular lives.
I always hated that theory, bro. You got to be like starving to like school lunch. I'm not gonna lie.
What was your favorite part about the pop out tour? Not even tour, pop out show. Kendrick and Friends.
My favorite of the Ken and Friends event was when I'm gonna give you a niche moment.
Okay.
At the end when everybody got on stage, I don't know if you heard him say "fuck it up, Smack." So,
is that the youngin?
Huh?
Is it the youngin that
No.
was dancing? Okay.
So Smack is this dude. He has his podcast with one of the guys that used to be on No Jumper,
Okay.
and everybody was like saying like if anybody was gonna do it, it was gonna be the guy that Smack does it with. He was gonna be the one to pop out. I didn't believe in that motherfucker. They have the biggest show, and it's like not even really close. And they're low key popping. He always talks about, because he's friends with Q. He's always around Q and stuff. And you hear all the stuff he says, and you see like this man has been inspiration, I think, for a lot of music. Like this one individual.
Okay.
So it was cool to see him on stage and Kendrick actually like know him, because he be talking about the shit all the time. Everybody be like, "Hey, you don't know no
You don't know
Kendrick."
Okay, yeah.
But like Q was solidified. Q went on the show and everything. So it was like, he'd be like, "Man, you don't know Kendrick." So to see that, it was like, oh, that was cool.
No, that's fire. Was he like a was he like a background dude? Like he was doing like not so much like a hype man, but he would always be inside the studio anytime folks are like recording and stuff like that, or is just like a longtime friend?
He's just one of the homies, and he's just like, he a little special or whatever, I guess. So he's just like just straight energy. So I guess, I don't know, he's just a lot of inspiration.
That's fire.
You heard the mean? I think that's Smack. That might have been somebody else that got Smack saying it. I've never heard nobody say that shit as
Say
much
it
as I've
again?
heard. You heard me? You ever heard him say it? That was the single for Q's new album, Yearna.
Oh, okay. That's fire.
Or Yearn or some shit like that.
I know it's the most basic one, but starting off with Euphoria was nice. Was definitely nice. Okay, so when that song dropped, I was fighting for my life in the group chat because I was telling folks that this is a great song, like from beats to the production to all that stuff, to how catchy it is.
Yeah.
Folks were looking at me saying, why would he drop this 7 minutes of just garbanzo? But watching folks really start from beginning to end and cook the whole way through, my favorite part, easily. And the fact that the whole crowd wasn't just on that TikTok wave of just like only hitting like the best parts of the song that everybody knows.
Let's be fair. Euphoria, Family Matters, Not Like Us, probably the biggest songs to come out. Definitely the biggest songs to come out of hip hop in the 20s. No, bar none. Maybe the biggest song to come out in hip hop, maybe since 50 dropped.
Damn, really?
I'm trying to think, like, who else had like like Lil Nas X, but that was more so like a street. That was more of a numbers thing. Who had like cultural, like everybody. That's the only thing that anybody was talking about.
No, that's true. Especially, it was such a big cultural moment because like even adding on the fact it was Juneteenth and it was Kendrick's birthday and on with all the little extra things that people were adding. This has been circulating throughout all of the United States. Like, tell me why there's 50-year-old nurses with boned out legs, that boned out knees and hips, still singing on to this song. This, bro.
It's bowed. You have bowed legs.
Like not bone-legged?
It's like a bow and arrow, because it's like a bow.
LOL.
Bowed leg. Yeah. The more you learn.
But learn, kids.
No, I just thought it was crazy that you said all these people was like representing the song and stuff. It's worldwide. I watched this video of Pootie. He went to Brazil. Bro, this dude in Brazil just started cussing him out. He was like, I guess Brazil doesn't mess with Drake because he like he left early at a concert or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I just realized y'all probably annoyed that y'all can't see my face. I'm sorry, it's hot, bro. But they were like, yeah, so they don't, it's a lot of the world. And what the guy in Brazil was saying, that motherfucker didn't even barely speak English. He's like, shut up, white boy, all this shit. So no, it really is white.
They were going at Ken? Not get a drink like that?
This one guy, yeah. So like, no, I really do think it's everybody.
Oh, wow. Oh, and the fact that we could all come together and unite over this is beautiful. And I didn't realize how many, like, stan people were out. Like, there's been folks that's been, like, pining for this day for years on end. Oh, another part that I really love about this whole moment altogether is the fact that Kendrick Lamar is outside. That is a part I'm loving. Especially while I'm watching them prepare to shoot their music video for Not Like Us. Great.
That's not fair.
What you mean?
Kendrick doesn't post pictures. He doesn't do nothing. That man had a show and shot a music video. He's outside. That's not a fair comparison. Drake be posted every day. He's showing up. He's live streaming. This is not fair to compare these two things.
You know when the Popular Loner comes out and then everyone's like, wow, I love it when he's outside. This is the vibe.
It's not the same.
It's trying to compare the dude that's just constantly in your DMs, like always reaching out to you, trying to talk, trying to get at you. And then there's the one time the guy just slides in once and then slides out. And you never hear from him again.
I don't think those two things are comparable, but you vibe out. I like what Kendrick put together in this show.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that a couple more people were there, but doesn't everybody? Like, I wish for the DJ headset, he would have had La Russell. That would have been dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Snoop always would have been dope, but, people are touring.
Mm-hmm.
Vince would have been there, but he was also on tour.
I would love to go to Vince Staples' show. But continue.
Who else? Who else did they want to see? It was somebody else. I can't remember, but, yeah.
Baby Keem.
That would make sense, I guess.
I'm surprised that he wasn't there. That's how
I mean, Q didn't perform either.
Fair enough.
Who?
Like Schoolboy Q or
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think it was just Ab-Soul and J-Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, SZA didn't even perform. Like, SZA might be on tour.
She was in the crowd.
But I'm saying though, if you go do TDE artists, SZA might be the biggest one, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh my god. Ooh, shit.
Yeah, no, it was a cool show. Is SZA from LA?
She shouldn't be. I thought she was from North Carolina.
Maybe that's why.
With the baby.
Maybe that's why.
Oh god.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, you said North Atlanta. I was like,
that's what I said?
Yeah.
No fucking way, that's what I said. Oh my god.
I was like,
North
she from Atlanta? Really? She don't got that vibe. I was like, North Carolina, I can see that though.
Yeah. Oh my god. The streets are saying SZA was the leak.
On Drake?
Yeah. I love the internet. They just be saying stuff.
I'm surprised nobody brought that up because didn't he Drake date SZA when she was like 18 or 17 or something?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody brought that up.
I think it was literally once she got famous. That's when that all happened. But
yeah, what's up with that? Why is it as soon as people get famous, they're like, you know what? I'm gonna only date children now for the rest of my life.
I'll be thinking about that too. I'll be thinking about that too.
Because you know what's crazy? If they were 21, I feel like people really couldn't talk shit like that. Like they literally couldn't say shit. Why do they literally have to be 18? That's weird.
I'll be looking, especially when the whole Ruby Rose thing was going on. I'd be like, why? Or like the Kylie Jenner or this girl and this. Y'all could have waited for like 3 more years. You had to literally wait once. They turned. That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
They got to know something I don't know, man.
I don't want to know. I don't.
Maybe they stealing stem cells. I don't know. Do you still got stem cells when you a teenager? I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Do I still got stem cells right now? I can use some of them bitches in my shoulder. Keep throwing that bitch out. I'm sick of it.
Oh my god. Oh.
Speaking of stem cells, who should be stemming himself in a cell?
Real quick before you do that transition.
Drake.
I want you all to just come together and be happy with Kendrick Lamar being outside as he is. Because come here. Once he drops this one more album, he's not coming back out. This is it. He's riding off to the sunsets and ending the game with a crazy buzzer beater to set himself into the historic rafters. But continue.
I don't think Kendrick has more projects, and that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm not. And then, you know what? And if the They Not Like Us was his riding off to the sunset, so be it. Because that's a beautiful way to end it all.
I saw this video today. It was 17 minutes of Drake just stealing lyrics from other artists. Lyrics and flows and all kind of stuff. I just thought that was funny.
Oh my God, that's one of the things that upsets me the most, because it's like the bigger artists literally just steal flow they steal drip, they steal style, they steal all that from all the underground people that's in their city.
To be fair, he was stealing from popular songs, so.
Okay, fair enough. It wasn't about some other Toronto artists. It's like, no, let me just take The Weeknd.
Like, he's stealing from Soulja Boy. Or no, wait. Yeah, Soulja Boy. He's stealing from... What's his name? I go on and on. Can't understand how I last so long. What's his name?
Think about super blow the whistle. Fuck, what's his name?
It's not Bun B. Pimp C.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. I don't know what his name is. That guy.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of other people. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I was like, nah, this is a crazy... And he's like... His verse on Look Alive...
No.
3 out of 5, look alive. You know, on the other side. Wait.
I'm pretty sure that's the other guy.
Fuck him, dog. I'm trying to think of how his verse starts. Look who I'm around, man. If I fucked up, I'ma be downtown, man. Full flow down, man. That's if I get caught, man. Push me to the edge, so it really ain't my motherfucking fault. The whole beginning of his verse, somebody else's shit, bar for bar, cadence and everything. The second part of his verse, he wrote.
Damn. Can you sue someone for that? Or is it on a sense where it's just like you just won't win, or it'll just take too much money for even this to be even worth it?
He could have gotten it cleared. He could have paid for it already, or it could be like an interpolation, and then that's like a different thing. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Is there own form of like a remix in a sense?
It's like...
Because of like...
It's like a shout out.
Yeah, okay. That's different. But then that kind of also reminds me of the whole he likes to steal other people's flows to like remain in the cultural zeitgeist. But if he's literally just like stealing, that's crazy. Not even paying homage to. It's like, nope, let me take it like the Infinity Stone. I need it.
I think the thing that blew me is that it's like it's the best parts of the song.
Exactly.
That's kind of crazy.
Because like, what's next? Hotline Bling wasn't his, and now we gotta have some conversations. We gotta.
Or that that song on the last album where he left the reference in there. I don't get why he did.
What do you mean?
I think he bought a Chief Keef song and then just made it, but he left Chief Keef's part in. I'm not gonna laugh at him. I like the song, but it's just like, well, that's not helping your argument. Like,
I thought he had him as a feature. It was like, no, that's the song he already dropped.
No, he bought it. He bought it from Chief Keef.
Okay.
Used to be a smarty, used to want to study, now I pop it Eddie. Like, literally. Just stole it, changed a couple words. The whole Quentin Miller thing. He was stealing that man whole songs. That was crazy.
And just because you're big enough, no one will bat an eye to it. But
eyes have been batted. It's just not the vast majority. Like, honestly,
okay.
Do you care if your favorite rapper's stealing? I don't.
That's fair. But it depends who it is.
I'm not looking at a lot of these dudes for lyrical content. And if J. Cole has been stealing this well for this long and nobody has said shit, brother, more power to you. I don't even know how you do this.
You're doing it better than them? That's all it is?
For you to be rapping like this and stealing and nobody says shit, bro is a magician.
Oh my God. You know what? That'd be one of the things that would make me think, at what point in your like artist career does it just become like imperative for you to be stealing other people's like concept because of you've already like exhausted everything you have to say, but you still have to like continue to make stuff?
I feel like you start to feel like that as soon as you get comfortable with money.
Okay. Yeah. This has to be a hit. Yeah, I need it.
You don't need to make music anymore. You don't feel creative.
Oh, okay.
You used to like music was your way out. You made it out. Now what? I don't need to do this.
That's fair. And rents is still due, the mortgage, all these car payments, all these extra people on your salary. Having someone on your salary sounds so obnoxious.
Unless you're making like dumb amounts of money, like Amaranth said one day, like her not streaming cost like a couple $100,000 or some shit.
What?
Or like it was like tens of thousands of dollars.
Jesus Christ.
For like a day.
Damn.
And that's just one day.
I get it, man. I get it.
I watched her financial audit, and they were just going through all her finances and shit. It's like, bro, Amaranth could do whatever the fuck she wants in life. Like, they was talking about her property. Bro, her land is huge. She got hella money invested. Like, Shorty got M's for real.
It turns into one of those things where it's like every month, if I do nothing, the interest that I'm getting back on all the money I've invested is damn near $10K a month. So I could just throw my hands up and say, wallahi, I'm good.
I've never wanted to be a cam model, but seeing the way that her payroll works, man, shit, I might let some gay niggas say some crazy shit to me, honestly, for a couple of M's. You want to type that shit through the screen? I don't even got to hear it come out your mouth. I don't know, man. I might just have to bite that bullet.
Jesus. Oh, wow.
I don't know if women be watching streams like that, like where it's like a dude, like, I don't know, shaking his meat in some sweatpants, like.
They do, but it's not as crazy lucrative.
Nah, they be reading the books and shit. Maybe that's what I should get into. My sexy book bag.
Oh my god, smut books really rule, bro. I've been trying to read recently. I've been reading this year. I've been doing pretty good on reading. Who's the one? Oh, hold on, I'm gonna pull it up.
Every chair should just naturally be sat back like this, and then we don't have to lean them back. You remember when they used to get you in trouble for leaning back in your chair and stuff? It's like sometimes they would take your chair. Why don't we just lean the fucking chairs back? Does everybody not understand how spines work?
It promotes laziness. It promotes you leaning back too much.
Leaning back? What about being able to walk upright when I'm 60? How about that? My spine feels great because it has barely been used.
Well, fair enough.
Man, some liquids would be so prime right now. Some nice cold liquid. You ever wish that you could just like dig into the ground and just like
pull out a horchata and just drink that?
Just dig out enough water to just expose a perfectly clean well and just like take a nice crisp 50-degree sip of underground water, you know?
Yeah, no, I feel it. Especially the days when it's like, bro, when I don't work, I forget to drink water. Like this morning, like usually my like plan for a day, especially when I have work, is I wake up, I drink 2 full bottles of water, right? Keep in mind, I literally, if I can just get 8, I drink a gallon of water, I'm good for the day. So I real quick hit back 2, go take a piss, wash my body, get ready, and once I get to work, I get me a cup of coffee, and then I get me a whole another bottle of water. I finish both. Oh, a little bit of a tip. If you ever drink coffee, also drink 1 glass of water for every 1 cup of coffee you drink, and it activates the coffee like twice as much. For some reason,
that's just not true.
Yeah, hey, look, go to Brazil, bro. Go to Brazil.
Diluting the coffee activates it?
I don't, bro. I do not know. But when you're well hydrated and you drink coffee, it helps it, bro. I don't know. I'll send you a study. It actually helps. But I drink that, and then like throughout the day, like every hour on the hour, I drink like a little half or a third of a cup. And by the time I end the day of work, I've drank my gallon of water. So yeah.
I try to drink a lot of water, but a gallon is crazy.
That's like the perfect amount, though.
A gallon of water is like so much where it's like if you don't have enough water for a day, you feel like you're dying. Like if you don't go out with a bottle of water, you're like, bro, I might actually like just sit here and choke.
I mean, my whole thing is when you're drinking that much water, your skin and everything in your body, like your organs and all, they be feeling nice.
Okay, but I'm just saying like more so like you conveniently or accidentally lose your water bottle or you drop it and it cracks open and then you're like there's no water fountain around. You start coughing and shit like you eating a fucking Popeye's biscuit. That sounds like a lot. Those are all preventable by not drinking so much water. Now get your 64 ounces in. I'll fuck with that for sure. 128 is crazy though. I'm not gonna lie.
You're only drinking half a gallon of water a day?
Every day I drink a lot of fluids, like just straight water.
Okay.
Straight water, I probably drink like a half a gallon every day.
See, okay, that's fair. I literally only drink water, the occasional energy drink, and the occasional coffee.
I have like an Arizona like most days.
You drink in Arizona every day?
Most days.
Like out of a week, how many times do you drink Arizona?
It depends on if I have them at the house or not.
You buy it for the crib?
Yeah, because you can get them at Cub for $1 or you can get them at the gas station for like $1.50. Why wouldn't I just go to Cub and just buy a whole bunch?
Interesting.
And then I don't gotta waste time going to the gas station either.
Yeah, I feel that, but my whole thing is I feel like importing sugar into my house is the perfect way to get fat.
And Kay, I don't know what you be doing that you would get fat doing anything, really. I don't know what it is that you do that eating any amount of sugar would result in you being obese.
Bro, you see how James Harden, once he's not playing games, he just bloats.
It's not about that, because you were going to work out regardless.
Yeah, that's fine. But
what does a piece of cake have to do with anything?
When I do eat sugar, it's not even the fact that when I eat sugar, it like fucks up my body. But it's more so once I eat one piece of sweet, I want another second sweet. Or like later in the day, I be thinking about like, since I'm already started eating bad, I might as well just like fully go into this bad eating.
See, and then you got to get out of that bag. You got to just be like, you know what? Do you enjoy the meals that you have?
I love the meals
It sounds
I
like
have.
It sounds like you don't really.
No, I mean, when I do eat something nice, I love eating that thing that's nice.
Because I be eating clean and I don't even be thinking about it because I like the food. I be thinking back sometimes. It's like, I don't think I've eaten anything but chicken and rice for like 6 days.
Jesus Christ. Just chicken, like bland chicken and rice, or like do you have like a pepper stew that you add to it, or like a?
I mean, I season the chicken and then I usually just have white rice with some cheese and maybe I put some lemon on it. Maybe I put some hot sauce. Yeah, I put cheese on the rice, microwave it.
Why?
You don't like cheese on your rice?
Interesting. It might just be like an African thing, but no, I don't add cheese to.
Just slices of cheese. I have block cheese, so I just cut it off and then just put slices of cheese on it, put it in the microwave for a little bit, melt it, cheesy rice. Sometimes I'll just eat that by itself. If I'm like super like I don't got nothing in the crib and I don't feel like going to the store, white rice and cheese.
Cheesy rice. Not only does it sound like a struggle meal, but I feel like my body would just like explode from all that lactose I'm consuming.
You act like it's got to be mostly cheese. You just put it on top.
Even if it's like a little bit of cheese, that still feels like too much.
What do you eat?
If I'm gonna eat rice, I'm gonna eat that with rice and like stew, or like rice and like really seasoned chicken, or like really like saucy chicken. But like cheese?
This is the main reason I wouldn't go to Italy. Besides the racism, this food superiority bullshit. I've seen them turn away people because they were eating something when they ordered something else.
What do you mean?
They would not allow you to disrespect their food by ruining the experience by having that flavor in your mouth while you ate what they were serving. There are places
I've heard stuff like that, yeah.
where because you are not from there, or maybe even if you are from there, they will just look at you and be like, I don't think that you can properly appreciate this complex set of flavors, so we just won't sell this to you.
Nah, that's crazy.
You can't have a full cup of coffee because I don't think you can appreciate it. You can have an espresso.
That's one of the things. Honestly, I want to experience some of the discrimination that be going on in these other types of countries.
I don't.
Because of, let me finish my points. Because if I show up with currency in hand and you try to turn me away, oh yeah, no, there'll be problems. There'll be a ruckus in that mug. I promise you, bro.
You are not in America anymore, buddy. People got morals and shit. They be beating up people that be doing bad shit. We can't even do that here. It's illegal.
Yeah, that's fair.
Beat them up in the street. I guarantee you everybody going to jail.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Oh my, bro, there some parts of the world that's actually like a really big problem. Like coming out the bar and then like a group of dudes that ain't got no ends at the end of the night. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna beat the shit out you, and then they just go mode.
I think I heard that was a problem in Australia. They banned guns, so it'd just be dudes just waiting to just fight after the bars. I guess there's no shootings though.
Is it like a bunch of stabbings? Or they're so noble and so righteous as fisticuffs only.
I don't know. I know a lot of strange things about Australia, but I'm not.
Stop leaning back. It's not gonna. It's gonna like look at like angle wise. It's gonna look really weird.
Sir, my spine, the temperature. I'm working. I will be comfortable for a couple of minutes. You guys can enjoy me while I'm comfortable. Please do not look at my crotch. I'm sorry if you're seeing too much of it. We can address it now. So, as I was saying, I'm just being for real. I get it. Sometimes I'll be watching Flagrant and I'll be like, nigga, close your legs. Like, why can I see your meat in your pants, bro? I hate how Andrew sits sometimes. He's just like, I can see your meat pressed all against your fucking pants, bro. Chill out.
Honestly, that's one of my favorite parts about writing podcasts instead of that.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? What are your favorite parts? Whoa.
But just like the long because we're about to approach like what, an hour and 15, hour 20, right?
Yeah.
And now it's just we're just whatever's going on. Whatever the fuck is going on at this point.
We didn't even get through the Kendrick shit at all.
This is why we haven't blown this shit right here.
I don't know. We be having a good time though. That's all that matters. I be having a good time. I don't know about you.
My whole thing is the funniest part. This is so much more enjoyable than talking about what's on the dock.
I swear. Let's just fly through topics, bro. It's like, don't get me wrong. The Kendrick show was cool. Trying to break that shit down is hard. Like, it like kind of is a little bit.
Oh my god! Especially if you aren't with a person that like is in that scene that actually.
Nigga, you didn't even see the whole thing.
Exactly.
The one thing I saw, you didn't see.
Oh my god! Oh, I'm a headache. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. See, this is why I drink so much water, because just like randomly get a headaches. It's crazy.
I really think it's the sun. It's beating my ass. Like when I go home and drink this water, it's gonna like. You ever drink that water that is so cold, is so deep that all you can think in your head is just like a glacier melting, and you just collected all the water from it and just took a nice deep gulp, just so you got that little bit of brain freeze at the end. And you hit that. You know, just like that real deep, it just hits your soul.
Nigga, I was this close to playing football in high school. Bro. I disobeyed my parents. I did that whole 9 to 5, right? And then once it was time for practice, I went for the summer workouts one day. This is not for me. That is not for me.
Football workouts are so extra, especially considering what everybody does on the team. And they be wanting y'all to hit each other for fun.
Bro. I remember the day that I was like, you know what, this is just not for me. We ran killers on the football field, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, we also had to run it with like the bigger players too. So he was like, if the linemen don't get as fast a time as the wide receivers or y'all run it again. And I'm looking. He's literally 300 pounds. Why would you say such a thing? Why would you say that?
I never understood that for basketball. We have one player that's 7 feet tall. Cut bro some slack, bro. He just is heavier. Relax.
He's supposed to race against this 5'4" dude. No.
I was on C Squad. We had a dude that was like 300 pounds. They talking about he needs to be crossing the line. He's making it up and down the court with us at all? Bro, cut him some slack. I'm surprised that he is still alive.
Like, yeah, bro. Oh my god.
He should have had a cardiac arrest.
And the shit that pissed me off about, like, especially football, when you get the workout in, right? After you're done with on the field workout, they look at everybody. All right, into the gym. We're gonna start pumping some iron. Nigga, how?
They did our basketball opposite. They would lift and then go practice.
Mm-hmm. I think that's how you're supposed to do it. I think that's because once you're like running that much, your body's just dead and you don't have enough air.
Shooting after lifting for an hour sounds terrible. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair. That's
and
fair.
They want you running and shit. That sounds
Mm-hmm.
real nice and tired.
You know what? I might get. Last episode, I was talking about coaching. I actually might for real get into coaching because that was some of the funnest thing ever, especially with like coaching kids that are literally this close until they're like actually good for real. Oh my god.
That's one of them things. I don't think you would be good for those children. I think you're too optimistic of a person. I feel like you would sell a lot of these kids false dreams because yeah, they're good, but like my nigga, your dad is 5'8". Like,
No. I remember my high school coach told me to come out and like coach like one day, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I sat all of them down, and I literally, I might have not done it correctly. But I went and I sat and I told all of them, which one of y'all thinks that you're going D1? Which one of y'all thinks that you're going to the league? Some of them do their hand, and I'm like, none of y'all are doing none of that. Whoever's the worst player is as good as your best player. And then I'll just keep it at that. Because I feel like that's what a lot of schools need to do to their kids more. It's not so that they know that the league is not for them, but they know that the weak dude on their team is just as good as you because neither of y'all are hooping in college.
No, that's a good point. You ever think about like D3 is not even easier than D1? It's like almost harder. D3 is all the players that could have played D1, but they were just like bad.
Bro.
They didn't do no work. They always had Ds. But it's like that motherfucker dropped 50 on your ass quick.
Them JUCO niggas be like that shit too, bro. That's the funniest part. Because since my little brother got a chance to actually like play college ball, got to play at like a high Division II level. Play at a high Division II level. He was able to like show me how good a lot of these folks are. Where it's like, this guy is literally as good as a dude that's going to be drafted number 5 in this NBA draft. But the problem is, he's literally just 6'2" instead of 6'7". That's the only problem that bro has right now.
Or like being white. I guess that has to suck.
Yeah.
You ever think about that? You the best player in the league. They picked me second to last during a Taco Bell commercial. What kind of bullshit is this?
Just because I don't look like I'm good at hoops. And you know what? Let's talk about that real quick. I remember I was looking through some of Jokic's like older film, right?
He wasn't bad.
He was not bad. He wasn't bad at all.
It made it sound like he was like barely in the draft. Like bro should have went like maybe end of the first round.
Bro, literally. He should have went like 27. That's literally where he should have went. But no, they were unserious. Oh my god. And he was this close to not even like making the Denver squad because he was gonna lose his position to Jonas Valanciunas. But then isn't he ass, bro?
Valanciunas will pop out every once and again, but his consistency, that's the only thing.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have a random stretch though where he dropping like 15 every game with like 3 threes though.
Which he's good, I get it, but they were this close to making Jonas Valanciunas their franchise guy over a guy like Jokic. Now think about the world if they let that happen.
Same thing almost happened to Curry. They were gonna get rid of him, but they literally couldn't. They would have traded him, but they couldn't.
Was it? Yeah. Once he tweaked both his ankles, they're like, oh yeah, let's like ship him off. And then the coach was like, no, I'm not going for it. Mark Jackson. Yeah, Mark Jackson.
I think they had a star player. They wanted to trade. They wanted to trade Steph. I think it was because Steph was injured that they couldn't trade him because of the injury clause. So they traded Monte Ellis to a different team, and then Steph just randomly popped off a season or two later.
That must be something like the luckiest thing. The trickle effect or like the butterfly effect of these little, like, especially in basketball, be always blowing me. Especially when it comes to shit like the Boston Celtics, how they're able to finagle the world out of that trade with KG and Paul Pierce, and then a bunch of like no names and draft picks and all that. And then they're able to turn it into what they did right now. Yeah, that's wild to me.
Imagine getting traded and that just ruins your whole career because they don't need you to play your position at the next team. You're a shooting guard, but you're big enough to play small forward, and you're like, I literally don't play that position well.
I've literally never practiced that area of the court in my life. What are you doing? Oh my god. No, that'd be the trad wife, the new girlfriend boss. Why so many women went to live like it's 1950 homemakers and the troubling realities of that lifestyle.
That is a notification you would get on your Apple Watch. That is some shit that you would like, I need to know that right now. Like, that can't go to my phone. I need to see it immediately.
Wasteful.
When did you get that? I just noticed.
I got it from my...
Oh, yeah, your birthday.
Yeah, I got it from my girl. Because of my friends, everyone was talking about, you know what, I'm more athletic than you. Oh, I work out more than you. And then we got it and we seen who was working out the most.
Yeah.
Is that
over yet?
Huh?
Is that over yet?
Yeah. It was a week straight.
Oh, okay.
I had to quit because they kept trying to sit. Bro. I know I've told the story before, but I literally was walking about like 7 miles in a day, right? Just going to work. And like, hey, you're at work, you have to be there, it doesn't count. The fuck do you mean 7 miles of exercise does not count as exercise just because I have to be at work? I air this bitch out. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
What, because they have like desk jobs or something? That's some bullshit.
He's dumb.
It's like, if that's all the exercise I'm doing in a day, it's like, if I'm doing that and going and working out, I'm just working harder than y'all. Like, I don't know what you want me to say.
And my whole thing is, if I go and I lift weights after, I'll just be dead the next day. Like, I'll be so tired I can't go to work the next day. So you fucking over my money now. That's all that is.
That has to be my least favorite thing about being an adult. I don't feel like I should be as tired as I am. And I think it's literally just the compounding of doing some shit I don't want to do for like 8 hours every single day. Like, I shouldn't be like, when I get home, I'm ready to go to sleep as soon as I get inside, bro.
Hold up. It only gets worse.
I just hate that I don't have the energy to do like I have the energy but I don't. Like, I need a nap. I need a nap at the very least.
And I don't want to be one of those individuals that naps during the day. I don't want to do it, bro.
It fucks up the rest of my day, even if it's just an hour.
One of the reasons why I hate taking naps is because, like, once I wake up, I'm so tired. I'm not even tired. I'm just groggy. Because, like, the same way when you wake up, you still are, like, feeling, like, a little bit tired. You don't, like, wake up and just jump out the bed like you have 100 grams of caffeine inside of you. So it gets to the point where you're trying to, like, recalibrate yourself and get ready for the rest of the day. And it's just like, well, it's 7 p.m. Like, what are we? I'm sorry. I don't know.
That's another thing. That's how I know they putting bullshit in our food. Motherfuckers waking up and working 10 hours a day in a fucking sugarcane field in dead-ass sun 6 days a week. And I'm struggling to do this. Motherfuckers 60 years old doing this. And I can't, at 20 years old, work 8-hour days, 7 days a week. It got to be something in the food, bro. This is unreasonable.
It's either that or they were complaining so much and they're not trying to let you know that they were complaining. Like, that whole, like, era and history of their complaints just got wiped out.
NK, the sad part is we're still in that era. It's just not in this country. I was watching a video. You remember that guy that got kidnapped in Haiti?
Yeah.
So he went to the Dominican Republic and he was interviewing sugarcane farmers. And Chiquita Banana, bro. Chiquita Bananas is sliding everybody, bro.
What is Chiquita Bananas?
Chiquita brand bananas.
Chiquita.
Yeah, they got the little blue sticker. It's like most bananas are Chiquita or Dole, I guess.
Yeah. So
they were like hiring death squads to like kill people that were like protesting them, I guess, or something like against them.
Oh yeah.
So, but the guy, they were telling stories and shit, and they each, like, I think they each pick like a ton of sugarcane a day.
Jesus, that's a lot.
I think that's what they were saying. It takes like about like 8 to 10 hours to pick a ton.
How does sugarcane come out? Like,
it's kind of like that, but it's like it's like bamboo shoots, but like it grows like that.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So they like take it out the ground, cut it in half, and then like seep it out, or what?
They cut it out the ground and then they stack it in like a truck.
Oh, okay.
And then everybody does. I think they try to get. I think it's a ton.
Shit. Each individual person grabbing a ton
every day,
every single day,
and that's like at the bottom end. Like one guy said he was doing like 2.
Fucking hell! How was it when they were watching the video? How were their hands?
They're fine.
Oh, so they were still like, this is just like regular life. They weren't like.
I mean, they were dark and like they all got on long clothes and wearing gloves and shit. Everybody got a machete. Like they look like they work outside, but like they don't look disheveled.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you right now, anybody that works outside for their whole life always looks better than any other old person I've ever seen here. Like there's this Jamaican dude on TikTok or on YouTube I used to watch, Moko. This dude's like 90 years old, lives in the jungle in Jamaica, has the longest dreads I've ever seen. His dreads are longer than he is. Like, you know how heavy that is?
That's crazy.
And he's like 90.
Damn.
He just walks around with that. He eats. He's like mostly vegan. He just be chilling, growing weed.
Does he make enough money off like the YouTube stuff for him to just like live out his dusted days or what?
He has huts and he lets people come live on his land.
Oh, okay.
For like vacations and stuff. So the guy that has the YouTube videos, he likes that guy, so he just goes and stays at his place every time he goes to Jamaica. So he'll spend like half the year in Jamaica.
Oh, shit, that's fire. Damn. Is it like real quick on the sugarcane stuff? Is it a, how's the best way I can put it? Are these like a bunch of American companies that are like making it happen?
Yeah. It always is.
Okay. Yeah.
If it's this side of the world, it's almost always America. But once you get to like Africa and shit, it's like where you get in like China and all the rest of the shit, right? But here, yeah, and they're getting paid like, of course, like $1 a day or some shit.
Yeah. Because like
I think he makes $14 a week or something.
Jesus Christ. And he's like big balling. That's like he's getting paid well.
Well, they don't get, their housing is free. They have to work and their housing is essentially free. But like all the rest of the stuff, I think they have to pay for.
They pay for it? Like food and all that stuff too?
I'm pretty sure they pay for food, yeah. I mean, sugarcane is free. But, yeah, everything else. So, yeah, they can make some fire rum and, like, juice and stuff, but...
Just drunk and juicing all day? Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
Hey, man, I don't know. Some fresh sugarcane juice, you ever see it? It looks really good.
No, I believe it. Yeah, no, when I was taking a lot of econ classes...
We got to go to Jamaica.
It's fun. I hear it's a great time. There's a cruise that like stops in Jamaica that's like really nice. I met some older ladies. It wasn't the airport, but it was like in the we were in Florida, and it was like the part where you get on the boat and all of them like disappear off to like different places.
Yeah.
I was talking to these like 6 old ladies, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, we are about to have the most Rastafarian greatest time ever." Because you go out and then you go to Jamaica, you stop there, everyone gets out, and then you stay there for a couple of days, and then get back, and then you do the tour, and then you go home.
Nah, everything I see in Jamaica looks nice. It's like a real nice touristy place.
Yeah,
Except for the ghetto parts, I guess. But
well, you stay away from there, but that's that's not the points. That's not the points.
yeah, I just want some sugarcane juice. A nice ice cold. I feel like juice in other places is just better.
Yeah, the sugar is real.
Like the agua frescas we got the other week. Weirdly good.
Nah, I'm thinking about trying specialty sodas is always like a good time. I'm thinking about doing like a little vlog where I try like all the different ones recently. So
You remember
nice.
a couple minutes ago when this man shout out me for drinking maybe in Arizona every day?
It's more about making it an event instead of drinking it once a day. That's crazy to me.
Have you ever had a green tea Arizona that's sweetened with honey?
A green tea No, I've not. No.
A green tea Arizona with honey and ginseng. It's like drinking water. It's great, but it's like a little bit sweet. It's like if you put just like a tablespoon of sugar in your water.
What's the best Arizona? We got to settle this right now.
The best. I'll tell you what's the worst one.
What's the worst?
That I think it's called like Popsicle or like USA. That is legit disgusting. No. The energy one. The energy one's the worst one. Period.
I do remember seeing those energy ones.
It's disgusting.
Why would you even want an energy drink Arizona?
It's so weird how bad it tastes.
That seems so unnecessary. I think my favorite one, it's the mango one, but you have to have the cover on it. Like it has to be the plastic smaller bottle. It can't be the can.
Is very anti what I believe in. I think all the plastic ones taste weird.
Really?
I usually drink tea.
Okay.
So I guess I'm not getting the fruit flavor ones too much. But all the tea ones, they taste so weird in plastic.
I think that it would cook weird in the plastic.
It tastes different. Like whenever I like sweet tea. I think sweet tea is my favorite. It never tastes like sweet tea in the can. It's like a different flavor altogether.
Because I feel like if the different thing that the drink is being held in, the body of the carton or the holder of it also affects the drink inside of it. That's like a main thing of the flavoring, like the chemical reactions that the mango has with like the metal compared to the plastic is like actually like a thing that you'll notice while you're drinking it.
I just like canned everything better. I think it just like I think it's more crisp and like depending on how you get it, I feel like it's usually colder too.
Yeah, that's fair. I like glass. I had one Coca-Cola out in a authentic canned Coca-Cola, not canned, glass Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
it was fire. It was definitely fire. I went to it was like a random gas station. It was the candy store, American Candy Store, the Minnesota Candy Store.
Oh, okay.
The one that's out by like Marshall. Well, you have to like get there and then go to Marshall.
Yeah. They got those at Cub.
Actually?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that.
You can get those. You can get the Sprite. You can get Fanta.
Oh, okay. That's fire.
But no, I think it's cans or nothing for me. I go probably sweet tea, green tea. Oh no. I just started drinking black and white, so I'm gonna go sweet tea, black and white, green tea.
What's flavor in the black and white? I haven't got that one yet.
I swear it's the same as the green tea, but it's like weirdly like smoother. I don't know how to explain it. It's like silky feeling to me.
Oh, is it like thicker?
No.
Oh, so even with the same consistency, but it's still like smoother.
It's just black and white tea, and I think it has like some honey in it, but like I don't know.
Why do you like the tea so much more than the fruit ones?
Sugar.
Oh, okay.
Like I can drink green tea all day, and I don't really need to go get a water. If I get a mango one, I need some water with that. I can't just drink.
It's too thick. I believe that. It's too thick.
Especially when I'm working, I just hate like the sugar like in your mouth.
It gets I know what you mean.
It's like weird and tangy.
Yeah. You feel it 30-40 minutes after you finish drinking it. No, I feel it. Oh my god. Want to go to a Chinese buffet after this?
Will you pay for me?
I can't even. I pay for the last like 3 people I've went with because for some reason nobody actually likes Chinese buffets, but they're always like, I mean, if you pay for it, I'll definitely go.
Which one do you go to?
The takoyaki one's real nice. Not the one out here, but the one in it's not Columbia High. It's the one in Fridley's really nice. But I'll go to the ones over here.
I've already spent like $50 today.
Shit, on what?
Like, I got those Pokemon cards.
Them
I got a
goddamn green
binder.
teas. Them damn green teas. But continue.
I got a Pokemon card. I got a binder, and I went to Goodwill and I got a scrubby thing, and I gotta go get a suitcase still today. So
Fuck it. If
that's
you-
probably the buffet is probably not the best decision. Spending $20 on food.
Fuck it. If you're spending money, you might as well spend all the money today. That red is a crazy red. If you're gonna spend money, you better spend money, really. Come grab up.
I just don't like the teppanyaki that much. You know what I will tell you?
Okay.
I don't know why you would do this, but I'll just throw it out there.
Okay, sure.
So there's a spot in St. Paul. If you go pick up the food, I think it's 2 hours before they close. It's like 40% off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I would do that. That's like $12 for a whole like plate.
Yeah. Okay.
But like $20, and it's like I'm not that hungry. I got Arby's earlier. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
It's like I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry enough to like, I'm gonna go fuck up a buffet.
Yeah, I feel it. So one of the things about living at home, you don't have to like really cook for yourself because like the family like cooks and stuff of that nature.
Yeah.
But the days when they don't cook, you just there's just no food at the crib. There's just no food. There's no already prepared food, and it hurts my heart. Like this morning, bro.
Yeah.
Guess what I had for breakfast?
Huh.
Bro, I had an oatmeal and then leaves. just spinach and strawberries. That's all I had for breakfast today.
Guess what I had for breakfast?
What?
I had a rib and 2 waffles. And in Arizona.
Big back. You had a whole rib?
Yeah, I had a rib, two strawberry fluffy waffles from Eggo, and then green tea, I think.
That's a great jacket. Man, older Asian ladies be cooking with they fit, bro. That should be fire. Oh, sneaker con shirt. That's fire. People's drip. I liked it today. All right, anything else you want to hit on?
Your mom. No, I'm joking. Like, follow, subscribe, buy me Pokemon cards if you really love me. She think I'm cute. She wanna have sex.